So I've decided on this weave pattern here. It's pretty simple. It's simple over under with a returning loop. So I've got two strands that come out of the rear cop. They're just pressure. The pressure of this cap holds the rope in place. If I remove this, you'll see the two blue lines are just pressured on. There's nothing else holding them on other than pressure. When we put the pin through here and pin it, then they'll be locked in. But that means this handle can be taken apart over and over again. And it's a pretty simple process now. It's just a matter of when you do the return from this loop here, you just return through this way and you pull it through. So you pull it through, you leave a loop here, you catch this one, go around it, and then under on return. And then we're going to put it through that loop that we left on the other side there. And to finish it off, you just have to tug them tight. Give them a nice tight tug. And the next knot is ready to go. And so you just, again, tuck underneath, leaving a loop for the other rope to go through, and it weaves back and forth all the way through. It'll go all the way to this end, and we'll have a nice firm grip we can hold on to that's soft and can absorb some shock. So you can see we finished braiding the handle. Let me give you a slow run by. Now the cap is separate from the braiding because it's just hand pushed tight. Our next step is going to be to cut these two blue lines that are long and burn the ends so that they don't unravel. And then we're going to drive this copper cap on with a rubber mallet or a hide mallet, and that will seal the handle. And we'll be finished with the handle, and then it's just a matter of sliding the blade in to the handle, drilling a single hole here and pinning it, and that's all we have left to do is put the blade in, and we're finished with this part of the assembly. And we're just using a match because, again, we're going with minimum of tools. When this project's done, won't be able to have any comments saying that you can't do this kind of thing with a minimum of tools. This is a really easy project to do, and you do not need a lot of materials to be successful with it. So let's get this last piece of thread to burn, and the handle will be done. I like to get off some of the extra. There you go. And essentially, this sword is finished. Alright, so all we've got left to do is put the cap on once we have the cap in place, we just get ourselves a mallet. Once it's on firmly, it's not all the way yet, but you can already see it's going to snug up nice and tight, and it's going to seal the wrap. And we've got about another 1/4 inch to go. That'll compress the knots a little bit, but we'll have a nice hand grip. Alright, so as you can see, here is the finished handle. And then what we have here is I've started the blade pushing it in, pushing the tang in. It's very firm fit, so we're not going to do it all the way right now because we haven't done the heat treating on our blade. But once the blade has been heat treated, once we've gone through the processes of adding carbon to the cutting edge and heat treating it, then we'll set the blade, and you'll have a fine little zombie apocalypse katana.